I was just getting ready to do some work, but I had a sudden realisation that I felt important to share. And I'm wearing this because it's busted cold, but also because it makes me feel slightly like a sort of Russian Olympic figure skater / porn star. And that led me to think about getting older. And there's a lot of downsides to getting older. I'm only 47, most people think I look 63, whatever. And the downsides are you become kind of weirdly invisible in many cases. There's not many left in the media, or the ones that are sort of patted on the head for doing so well, for still being, doubly continent on the screen. And you notice weird stuff, like guys looking at your daughters. Not that you want them to be looking at you either necessarily, but it is a bit of a weird thing. And that thing where, like, if I'm going to cough or sneeze, I'm probably going to piss myself. But the very great thing about getting older, if you can resist the temptation to try and do weird shit to your face like Sharon Osbourne has, is that you genuinely get to a place where you no longer give a shit. You really give a shit about other people being okay. You really give a shit about yourself being okay. But that giving a shit is no longer dependent on other people. So how you feel day to day isn't dependent on other people. I mean, you want to be getting along with like your husband or your partner, and you want to be getting along with people that you care about. But how you feel isn't dependent on them. And what other people have to say, like strangers or like people who pretend to know you or even friends, what they have to say, it really doesn't matter. And I meet so many women that say to me, oh, I've reached 55 and honestly, I couldn't give a shit anymore. I'm living it my way. And they say without fail, I wish I'd known this when I was 20 or 30. I wish I was this woman when I was 30. And I think you can't get to this feeling of wanting to be a Russian figure skater / porn star and being fine with it, despite the fact that probably people are laughing at you because you look like you've got your head in a fur bandage. You can't get there earlier. You have to kind of wait. But you can be excited by the fact that it's coming. So if you're about 30 and thinking life's a bit shit, or even 40 and looking at your eye bags or wondering why bits of your neck are now drooping down, the great thing that comes in tandem with that is that it doesn't matter what other people have to say. As long as you are happy with the way you conduct yourself and what you have done, or if you screwed up, you apologise, then you get to this point where if you piss yourself in the street, that's what you've done. And if other people are bothered by that, that's really for them to own. It's not your problem. You can just march forward triumphantly and find a, Dyson airblade and try and wedge your bits in it to dry yourself out. And that was the thought that struck me as I was going about my business today.